Hello, welcome to the Real Estate Regroup Show. I am your host, LJ Walker, a real estate investor helping you realize your dream of owning a home or investing in one. Today's show is credit cards' effect on your credit score. Now, having no credit at all is not good. As a matter of fact, it's actually worse than having bad credit. What a lot of people don't seem to realize is that bad credit is actually repairable. But when you have no credit at all, banks, credit unions, and other lending institutions are quite wary of you because they don't know what your habits are. Well, one way to establish credit is by using credit cards. It's not the only way, but it is one way. To get a list of credit cards that are good for those of you who want to be home buyers, who are home buyers and want to be homeowners, you can go to the following website, https://www.usatoday.com/story/2019/06/12/best credit cards homeowners with dashes in between. Or you know what, better yet, just go to usatoday.com and search for best credit cards for homeowners. I'll also be dropping the link on my YouTube channel, which I've rebranded. It is now called the Real Estate Regroup Show. Okay, moving forward. Now, here I'm going to interject my opinion, and remember, I am not a financial advisor. But here's what I think many who are starting out should do is when you're choosing a credit card, try to avoid those with annual fees. If you want the card real bad that comes with an annual fee, count up the cost to see if the benefits that you're getting, if they really are if they really add up, if they really are saving you money in any kind of way. Because if you're going to sign up for a card that has an annual fee that comes with a laundry list of benefits, but you're not going to be using any of those benefits, then to be quite honest with you, I don't see the point. I know other people have made videos and podcasts urging people to sign up for credit cards that have a $500 annual fee. But to be quite honest with you, I don't think those cards are for everybody. And I think you should hold back and reconsider some of the other cards that are out there. There are cards that have no annual fee that also have good benefits. And you can start by checking out the website I mentioned before. Now, let's look at how many credit cards do I think you should have. If you are just a home buyer or a homeowner, I would say it's good to have 1 to 2 credit cards. Because if you have too many credit cards, that can actually affect your credit score. Because most credit cards, what they do is they do a hard pull to check your credit. Now, if you have good credit, it's not going to hurt your score that much. But if you have bad credit, it's going to hurt your score. That's why you should only apply for those credit cards that you know that you're going to qualify for. Okay. Now, the other alternative that you can do is you can ask the credit card company to do a soft pull on you, because when they do a soft pull, it won't hurt your credit score so much. And by the way, there are credit cards that automatically will do a soft pull on you where you don't even have to ask. And what you do is just go to wallethub.com and do a search for soft pull credit cards. under that particular website. I will be leaving the full link on my YouTube channel for those of you who are listening to the podcast on WFNY Radio so that you can see for yourself. Now, another tip that I have for you is that if you plan on buying a home or taking out an equity loan in the next 6 months or so, then I would suggest that you do not apply for any credit card at all because it will be reflected on your credit report. Now, granted, it will only lower it for a short period of time because after 6 months, your credit score will go back up. That's basically how it works. So that's why I say if your time frame is that you're going to buy within 6 months, if you're going to close real soon, then do not apply for a new credit card. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to those of you who are real estate investors. If you are a real estate investor, the number of credit cards that you should have is what you can afford. So you can it's actually a good thing if you have more than 2 credit cards. If you have, let's say, 4 or 6, it's okay as long as you can afford to pay the balance. And the thing is that having credit cards, the reason why it's good for investors and entrepreneurs and business owners and what have you, is because it shows lenders that you have good credit utilization. But just try to make sure that you only keep like 30% of the credit card limit or less on that credit card at all times. Another thing you may want to consider is try looking at the credit cards from various stores, hardware stores, home improvement stores, and some of the stores online that you might buy your stoves, dishwasher, refrigerator, and what have you from. Because those store credit cards often give you extra discounts. In addition to that, let's say you belong to an association. For example, I belong to the New York Real Estate Investors Association here in New York City. We automatically get 2% off of all of our purchases when we register a card. And it can be a regular credit card or it can be a credit card associated with a store card. It doesn't matter what it is. We automatically get that. And it doesn't have to be a RIA that you join. There are other associations with, very similar discounts that they offer to their members. So I say consider joining them. And it doesn't have to be real estate. It can be, I believe there are a few others that offer the same thing. To find out what are the best credit cards for real estate investors, go to www.nav.com and do a search for best business credit cards for real estate agents, investors. There's a dash between agents and investors. But again, I will leave the full link on my YouTube channel. So for those of you who are listening to the podcast, I kindly directly to the Real Estate Regroup Show YouTube channel, and you can get the full link there. And as always, for both real estate investors and homeowners, I strongly suggest that you pay off those balances as soon as possible, because those interest rates is what kills a lot of us. It kills our finances. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully the information that I've shared will help you make smart financial moves. Feel free to share this, pass this along. Remember, each one, reach one, teach one. sometimes teach many. Anyway, bye for now. Until next time, have a good day.